Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
That game against the Warriors, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the point. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Dick. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dick's got the first 3 points tonight for Toronto.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Inside. Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the course of his career, Kuzma's come a long way as a creator in the pick and roll.
Barnes against Giannis. Pass to Poeltl. Deflects the pass. One-on-one fast break. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy, too.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Outside Anthony. Pass to Turner. And here's Giannis. 5 on the clock. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Here's Shed. Here's Poeltl. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, Poeltl that time just outworked the defense. He is no stranger to fighting through contact.
And here is Anthony. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now, Antetokounmpo, Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The good-looking shot from the wing. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. Ingram outside. Pirtle with a screen on Kuzma. Back to Pirtle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Myles Turner.
And one thing I really love about Jakob Poeltl, it's how active he is defensively. He just affects so many shots with his energy.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Poeltl. And Tim, an old school big man, Jakob Poeltl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
So he gets them both. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the 2nd most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's 2nd ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 24 points. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
They're checked in for Toronto. He's perfect from the line this time. And Tim, of the teams that were not in the playoffs or even in the play-in last season, you can make a case the Raptors among many teams that have a lot of potential to get there this year.
Yeah, I agree, and you could also put the Spurs in that conversation too. But if you're just looking at the East, the Raptors could easily climb back into relevance as their young talent develops.
And Poeltl able to finish. Poeltl's got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kick out.
Raptors trail by 4. Down low and stolen by Kuzma. To the inside. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
2 points. That one goes.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Driving in. Trent outside. Ingram against Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got his third basket of the night right there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Set your move. You need dance lessons. Let the go move. Let's see those moves.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Bucks #1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Here's Shed, covered by Anthony. For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. That one is no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. Nice move and slam dunk by Anthony.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Dick. A 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Barrett the pass to Ingram. Here's Shed. Still yet to score. It's good.
R.J. Barrett always making his presence felt.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're leading by 8. Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Anthony, no one around. And the 3 off target. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Barrett getting out and pushing the pace and making things happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And so Barrett nails both of them. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
Whether it's a catch and shoot or off the bounce, Grady Dick can knock it down. Tremendous jump shooter.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Clock at 6. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Shed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Anthony kicks to Kuzma. It's Trent on the wing. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Shoots over Ingram. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 10 points.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Bucks with some changes. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent, and Porter subbed in for Anthony. Raptors trail by 6. Ingram with it. 17 points in his last outing. Spins. Pass to Walter. Ingram against Kuzma. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Outside Porter. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Walter. Guarded by Porter. Pass to Ingram. Here's Porter. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. Outside Porter. On the wing, Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Barrett after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Shot to stop the run. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Barrett's got 6.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Slicing and dicing the defense on that drive. Ingram using that long stride to get to the rim easily.
Now here's Kuzma. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Washington. Ball's knocked loose. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Porter. Here he goes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Here's Walter, guarded by Porter. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Abaji. 5 to shoot to the paint. And that one's good. Mamu Kalashvili.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Porter looking it over.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Barrett against Prince. And here's Barrett. And he banks in the layup. Barrett's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half.
Gets it to go.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
On the court for the Bucks, Kevin Porter is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's A.J. Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. Over to the left wing, Mamu Kelishvili. And another basket for Toronto. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Abaji. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Porter in the corner. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Walter, good.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Prince setting a pick for Porter, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for A.J. Green. And Anthony subbed in for Prince. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Barrett against Trent. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, you see why Barrett was a highly coveted pick coming out of college. RJ can be special and very effective as a scorer.
Here's Giannis. 12 points for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Second chance effort, and Portis with the layup. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help.
A chance to look at the numbers for Porter. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. Pass to Shed. Driving the lane. Out to Barrett. Clock at 4. From deep. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. The Raptors need to get a shot off. For 3, Ingram.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. And it's Trent in the corner. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Shed. Ingram outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. So, Tim, we were just talking about Brandon Ingram. Just how impactful of a player is he at this stage of his career?
Well, he's very talented, Kevin, and he's got great length for a wing. The biggest thing for him has been his health, but when he's good to go, there is no question he's a major factor.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. No good on the free throw. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Dick. Left side, Barrett. Three-pointer. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, Barrett from the corner, making it difficult for the defense to react all the way out there.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now Portis. Anthony taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now Barrett. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Pirtle. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
Bucks leading by 3. Giannis outside. Out to Anthony. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Raptors have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Turner's checked in for the Bucks.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto.
One shot.
R.J. Barrett. One shot.
And that one falls for Barrett.
And when you look at what R.J. Barrett brings to the table as a wing, he's a very dependable scorer that can attack you at all 3 levels.
Now here's Anthony. 11 points in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. That one goes in. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Shot clock at 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Turner, and Pirtle sends it back.
Yeah, forget about it. If Pirtle's in the paint, he's going to use his size to alter everything in there.
Bobbed up there for Barnes, and stolen by Kuzma. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. He takes it in. Antetokounmpo through the contact.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Shed. Barrett with this screen on Anthony. Pass to Barrett. Over Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is an element that R.J. Barrett brings to this offense. He loves to put pressure on the defense by getting to the foul line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Barrett nails both of them. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. No good. That would have tied it. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And stolen by Barnes. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop it. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, as soon as they came up with that basketball, Barrett was out and he was running. And then he was able to convert on the break.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Kuzma outside. Trent with the wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Trent's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Barnes. Out to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Now here's Anthony. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Second, Myles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Raptors on defense. They trail by 1. Back to Anthony. Barnes against Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And here's Anthony for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Barnes at the elbow. Barnes screen on Anthony. For 3, Barrett. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giannis driving to the rim, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now, here's Barrett. Over Trent. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that was almost a block. Still, did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. There's a screen. Pass to Barnes. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Giannis, covered by Barnes. Giannis, automatic inside.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
The Raptors shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Ingram against Kuzma. Ingram dishes to Barnes. Here's Shed. And the Raptors miss again. Kuzma against Ingram. Free throw line jump shot. Kuzma can't get it to go. Lets it go from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. Bucks lead by 7. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
Giannis has been a super freak at both ends of the floor. MVP level performance once again.
There's a reason why I gave him my name and not other people my name because of a dunk contest. Because like me, he can fly. He's unstoppable.
What name did you give him?
Superman is in the building.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Raptors, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Milwaukee leading by 7. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then there's Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Shed in at the 1. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Out to the wing. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Off target from outside. The Raptors shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now, how about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
The Bucks shooting a superb 63% from the field. In his relatively young career, Scottie Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy,
you can plug in just about anywhere. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Ingram. Seconds now into the second half. 6 to shoot. He can't hit that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Dick against Trent. Giannis high post. Kuzma outside. And it's Trent in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Shed, covered by Anthony. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. How he did last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Now, here's Trent. He has 7. Fires the 3. Anthony's shot is off.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Barnes down low. Covered by Giannis. Ingram wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this is Brandon Ingram at his best. Catch and fire. Great look right there.
Here's Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In 4th, the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes with it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Giannis against Barnes. Screen by Pirtle. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, well, if you're looking for a pick-and-roll partner, Pirtle is a good man to call on.
Anthony with the screen on Dick. Here's Trent. It's good. Trent's got 9 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Barnes outside. To the top of the key, Dick. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, so many young forwards in this league can really shoot the 3, and Barnes is no exception.
Anthony in the corner. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Dick. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Barnes with another miss. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Turner finds Kuzma. That 3 off the mark.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Dick passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Bucks leading by 3. Floats one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 4. Ingram outside. To the middle. Here's Dick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Dick's got 7 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Anthony on the wing. 12 points for him. Trent outside. Giannis a screen on Dick. Goes up on the wing. Trent can't hit. Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Barnes outside. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Shed. Pirtle with a screen on Trent. And it's Shed missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Dick against Anthony. Here's Shed. Ingram outside. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma outside. Giannis high post. Clock at 6. Back to Kuzma. Shoots over Dick. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Ingram. Barnes outside. Bertle sets the pick for Barnes. Down low, Turner with the steal. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Barnes. Dick wide open, and the Raptors miss again. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scottie Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Barnes finds Dick. The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Barnes looking around. Bertle against Turner. Bertle, the pass to Dick. The 8-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Scottie Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Dick. Now here's Ingram. Now Barnes. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Dick. They need this one. It is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's see what you got.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Anthony. Here is Porter. He's got 10. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Pass to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters.
And the Raptors with the ball. 7-point differential. Immanuel.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Porter passes to Turner. Outside Portis. Pass to Porter. The three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Walter. Barnes outside from 11 feet away. A shot, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Prince outside. Pass to Portis. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Boom, he jams it straight down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Outside Porter. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Turner. Nails the baby hook. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
Barnes screen on Prince. Barrett for three. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find! These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Taurean Prince is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Pass to Immanuel Quickley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Portis throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Up top, Barrett. Defended by Prince. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Barrett.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Barrett. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, guarded by Green. Here's Mobo to tie it up. Cranes the three-pointer. Mobo's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Portis kicks to Porter. Back to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Assist goes to
Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green.
What's up?
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Bucks leading by 3. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Tries from 10, and the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points here in the second half.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
at the line for Toronto. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Prince. No good with the triple. Toronto trailing. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Looking to get it going. Ingram passes to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Walter, guarded by Porter, and Toronto turns it over again. Bucks leading by 4. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. The kick out to Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Ingram against Kuzma. Onside Barrett. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Bucks with some changes. Myles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 15 points in just the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Dick can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And here is Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick, the tray. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Now Giannis. Outside Anthony. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Raptors trail by 6. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Shed. Now Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Kuzma. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Trent. Outside Anthony. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Back to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Scottie Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Barnes against Giannis. Trent outside. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Ingram against Kuzma. Hurdle with a screen on Kuzma. Inside, Turner with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 assists now in the game. Raptors trail by 4. Ingram passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 41.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Toronto's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Pass to Shed. It's Ingram on the wing. Puts up the 3. It's good.
Well, they really needed that one right there, and Ingram came through in a big moment.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Anthony. Now Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony fires. Barnes rips down the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that was a big spot, and Poeltl was not afraid of the moment.
Defensive foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Jakob Poeltl.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Poeltl. The Bucks leading. Here's Anthony. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Kuzma. From outside. Another shot. The length of Giannis on display.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Ingram. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, right now, Poeltl has the hottest hand on the floor. They should just keep feeding the big guy.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get one.
Raptors trail by 3. Ingram outside. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. Oh, what a play inside.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Kuzma. Now here's Turner. Barnes rips down the rebound. 56 seconds left in the fourth. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
We need you right now for your north side crew.
Here's Shed.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for your Raptors. Set. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo missed on the 3. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Ingram with it. For the win. The 3 doesn't go. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Yeah, I'm here with Myles Turner, and Myles, they made a run there in the second half. What was key in closing out this win?
Just staying the course. Every team makes its run, so you got to know that. You just got to stay the course. I mean, that's really what it was. You know, every team makes their run. They're going to get some good looks, and you know, they're an NBA team.
You could tell you guys were not affected by their run. Congrats on the win, Myles.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.